Kenny, no!
Turkey transgressions, cosmic calamities, and of course, the good old classic line.
Oh my God, they've killed Kenny!
Today, we're back at it, breaking down and reacting to all of the insane medical scenes and highly creative injuries from South Park. Let's dive right in. Okay, I don't know what that is, like some meteor flying out of the sky. Debris does fall down to Earth and could hit you and could actually like impale because of the speed at which it's coming down. You could get burned by something. You got your clothes on, stop, drop, and roll. You're in snow, roll around in the snow, try to put that out.
Remember when I was just starting out, Chef suggested I buy a pompadour hat.
Is that Ozzy Osbourne? Who likes Ozzy Osbourne out there? Black Sabbath? I do.
I thought he said, bite the head off a bat. So I did. And the rest? Oh, it's just history.
Lost a species of bats out there. There's only a few that, you know, we're concerned about having rabies and that will actually like go and bite you per se, but they do harbor rabies. If you have a bat in your house, classically here in the United States, there's always the concern that they might have bitten you because you might not have felt it. Ozzy Osbourne just bit the head off of Kenny. I do see human bite wounds and injuries. Our concern is that there's a lot of bacteria that can get into the joint and can get into the tissue and then cause cellulitis. Whoa. Oh my gosh, so Kenny gets shot in the forehead, single gunshot wound, aka GSW. If it's a single shot there, obviously there's going to be a ton of damage because you're potentially hitting both hemispheres, both sides of your brain, a lot of swelling, a lot of bleeding, and it's probably not sustainable with life.
Oh my God, they killed Kenny!
By that force, you'd have to be flying through the air pretty far. And could that actually happen? Probably unlikely.
He's tearing up the house, stop him!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God, they killed Kenny!
Microwaves, how do they work?
How do they work?
They have to do with movement of water particles. That's how things heat up. So I guess that could potentially happen. Most of the time, they're quite safe.
Oh my God, I killed Kenny!
I don't even understand why that actually happened.
Why?
Sawing another human in half, obviously that would kill somebody. That would probably hurt a lot and be very messy. I do see chainsaw injuries that do come to the emergency department. Most of the time, it's somebody taking the chainsaw and pulling it back and it hitting itself.
Stay close, children.
These angry, I'm assuming turkeys, bird injuries. It does happen. They can get quite infected. What the heck?
Oh my
Oh!
God, they've killed Kenny!
You can have your eyeball removed and still survive. So unless they pecked him to death, meaning bled out or caused some sort of traumatic brain injury or spinal cord injury or poked your heart out, why would you specifically die in that situation? I don't know.
Take her away! No, get away from me! Ah!
What? Freak accidents do happen. That's why they have that TV show, 1,000 Ways to Die. Sword to the head like that could go through. You got to get through the bone. The bone's super thick, but a little bit lower does not because it has your frontal sinuses there. So it actually is a cavity of air. If you have a fracture through that area, then your brain is open to the outside world. Tetherball. I love it. Oh, geez. Don't love it that way. Strangulation, that cord could get pretty tight and wrap around somebody. You're decreasing blood flow in and you're decreasing blood flow out to the brain. If it's enough compression, you can actually compress down the airway.
He's going to make the connection himself with his hands.
No, he'll die! Go, Kenny!
Kenny, no!
Electrical injuries, AC versus DC current, volts, amps, craziness.
Mass hysteria.
You know what we use in the hospital? We use joules. We'll use lower amounts if somebody's awake and we need to just shock their heart a little bit to get it out of a funky rhythm. For electrical injuries, you worry about rhabdomyolysis, which then can lead to cellular release of potassium, which then can increase the risk of cardiac arrhythmias. Holy cow!
Oh my God, they killed Kenny.
They're able to throw the dodgeball that hard to cause somebody that much injury. We'll see dodgeball injuries, athletic injuries, all kind of go into the same category with head injuries. People get skull fractures, lacerations, abrasions, contusions, hematomas. Maybe even bleeding in the brain if there's enough trauma.
What does that do? I don't know. Kenny, what's it doing?
Whoa.
This says maximum.
Really?
Oh my God, we've killed Kenny.
We get patients all the time that come in that think they're going to explode.
I feel like I'm gonna explode here.
The only time I've ever seen anything related to that is perforations of like your bowel, but it's usually due to like an ulcer or an infection that was already there.
Don't screw around.
Oh geez. Oh, a table saw or I don't know what kind of saw that is.
Screwing around too much.
Saw. As I've described before, anything rotatory will actually potentially catch on clothing or hair. Oh! Oh, landed on a box of nails. We have seen people get many type of nail injuries. Usually it's a nail gun injury because of the high velocity. Check to see how the bone is doing. You'll have a defect within the bone. You want to make sure that there's no infection.
Time to die.
So we see people who have near drowning experiences that come to the hospital. We also see drownings. Drowning by definition is that you've basically succumbed to the events of drowning. You can get water in the lungs because you're swallowing it or inhaling it. And then the other component is could be dry drowning where your vocal cords spasm due to the different reflexes.
So it's decided. Phil Collins concert for all of us.
I love Phil
Yay.
Collins.
Uh-oh.
Who doesn't
Oh,
like?
still, Kenny. Oh my goodness, you killed Kenny.
Oh my gosh. You would die from a frying pan to your head because of traumatic brain injury, likely due to the fact that there is bleeding into your skull.
I don't know.
Kenny ate all the mints, Dad.
Oh, those weren't mints. Those were antacid tablets.
Oh, antacid tablets. If you eat too many antacid tablets, you can actually become hypercalcemic. Could actually cause you to have pretty bad abnormalities. So sometimes doctors would say to take Tums if your calcium is low, but you gotta be careful. Too much, not a good thing. Too much of anything is not a good thing.
Too much of anything is bad for you.
Kenny!
What? Oh my gosh, there's So this is like an Alka-Seltzer.
Flop, flop, fizz, fizz.
Could they help with producing gas in your stomach to kind of give you some relief? Maybe. I'm not a fan of antacids, especially like these type where it's like an effervescence giving you like bubbles in your belly. You're going to cause abdominal distension. You're going to cause somebody to have discomfort and then produce more gas. Never seen this type of compilation of injuries to Kenny before. Obviously, I remember that he gets injured in different shows, but wow, that was a lot. That was intense. Also, big new things on the horizon. Check out my brand new supplement company, Life Happens. Check out this playlist right here. And as always, please make sure that you subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.